Hi guys, my name's Steve and I'm one of the owners of JEC Night Vision. We are a night vision rental company based in the UK, and we offer a range of products from digital, Gen 1 right through to Gen 3 night vision. So I'm going to talk about the product that's currently mounted to my own helmet, and this is a 1431 dual night vision. It's made by a company called RIX. It's a Gen 2 Plus in white phosphorus. Gives you really good field of view when you're actually using a dual setup over a single. As you can see, it's pre-mounted up onto the helmet. Slide that down. Go, lock that in place. So you would, if you were using the device, you'd flick it from the up when you're not using it, when you actually want to go into it, you're in a low light environment. Flick it down with the helmet mount and then adjust it actually into place. Then depending on your eyes, you can go forwards and backwards. It's also fitted with iris, which is for helping with field of view and actually getting the best clarity of unit. As I said, this one's in white phosphorus, not green. White just is the newer version of image intensifiers, and it just gives a little bit more depth compared to green. It highlights in the darkest areas a little bit, but again, depends on people's eyes. Some people prefer green over white. It is down to personal preference and what you're used to using. Part of our product range is we also offer monocular style night vision devices, and these are both analog devices. So this is the more traditional style of night vision. It's not a digital based, which gives you a position away. So we've got this is a JSCI PVS 14 style monocular. This one's in white phosphorus. As you can see, it's already got its J-arm fitted. This can be in either right or left hand configuration, depending on what the user wants to use their eye with. And then we've got an Echo 14, again, Echo 14 tubed night vision. This is in green phosphorus. So the units look very similar, and they're both operating exactly the same way. Both running currently off AA batteries, but they can also use CR123As with or without the battery extender. Green phos versus white comes down to personal choice, and like I said, you can either have it in right eye or left eye, depending on if you're going to use passive or active shooting or aiming, more to the point. And then they all come with, in the actual rental agreement or rental package, with a helmet mount. In this case, this is a Wilcox style mount. Again, you've got, you can flick it up, it goes up and down to adjust to your eyes. And other than night vision devices that we actually rent out, we also rent out a lot of ancillaries. So if you don't have an aiming device that is night vision capable, we also have like Vortex sparks and crossfires that you can add on to your package. And the same if you're going to go with either passive aiming or active aiming, we've got a range of night vision enabled PEC boxes and D-bells, which have visible IR lasers and also IR flood. So if you need to flood the area, instead of going out with bright torches, you can actually go out with a PEC box that is actually mil-spec. So you can actually have the flooded IR instead of like a white light. In addition to that, we also have a few different styles of helmets. So if you haven't got a helmet and you need a helmet to mount your night vision to, whether that be one of the digital units or the analog, we have helmets available as well. Getting away from night vision or NVG, we also have a range of thermal handheld optics. So these are great. They add almost another level to your tactical awareness. Night vision's great, but if you're in an environment that somebody's static at extended ranges, and you can't quite see if somebody's actually there, pop out your handheld thermal, bring it up to your eye that you're not using night vision, and you basically see everybody standing out with a heat source. So handheld thermals are also available. As well as the guide thermal, we also have the Sightmark Wraith 4K, which is a digital night vision. So this can actually be weapon mounted. It comes with a weapon mount, or you can actually dual mount these. So you can actually make a dual setup with these, and they're also available on the website. A little bit different from the analog system. It is using a CMOS image intensifier unit. So it's very much like a very high-end security camera, but it does give you the ability to record your footage. You can stream your footage to your phone. If you've got somebody behind that wants to see what you're seeing, you can also do that as well. A little bit weighty, but it's a more cost-effective alternative to some of the analog systems that we actually offer. So that's just a small sample of some of the products that we offer at JEC. When you're ready to actually start renting from us, jump onto the website, jecnvg.co.uk. Start to select the kind of product that you're looking at, whether that be helmet mount or weapon mounted, analog or digital. Go through the actual options that you've got, and you will be able to see the products and then the actual available dates. So you select your available date, you choose in any kind of the options that you want, whether that's like the pet boxes, the helmets, the aiming devices. Select all those. We'll ask you through proof of ID, so something like a driving license or a passport. We upload that, and that's onto our secure server, and then a proof of address as well. And we can only send the actual devices to that registered proof of address. We check all that. You've got the option of paying a 50% deposit before the actual game and a security deposit. Read our T's and C's, it's all in there about damage and loss and things of that nature. Once you've done that, you pay your money, the order comes through to us. The Wednesday before your game would start on the Friday, we will send it out on a Thursday on a next day delivery, so you get your package on a Friday. There's a full description of if there's any problems or any issues with the actual image in the actual unit. If you're happy, great, we check it all out. You go away, you use it for the full weekend, and then there's a prepaid label to actually have the unit sent back to us. Once we've got it back and we've checked it and make sure everything's as it was when it went out, there's no damage, no missing items, things of that nature, your security deposit is then refunded within 24 to 48 hours on your original payment process. So what we have got on the website, which is JECNVG.co.uk, we have a range of YouTube videos which outline the process, how to get the best out of the night vision device that you've selected from us, how to set it up, and how to get the maximum enjoyment and use from the rental period. And they're all on the website.